Hi, I'm Carrie Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your July forecast. And the good news is July is so much easier and sweeter than what you've just been through. June was a month. So don't say I didn't warn you. If you go back to the June forecast, you'll see it was like all right there. In the celestial weather, it was predicted that that was a cosmic storm. And so July is this month of really kind of like if like a hurricane just like swept through your life and there's some things to clean up and there was maybe a little bit of like what looks like you have to repair and like now it's like, now what? What do we do? So what happens is after you get like a storm like that where there's all this upheaval and you see things in a new light, which is basically what the whole last 2 years have been about, truthfully. So after that, there's kind of a blessing in it, right? Because you realize what wasn't working, what you actually didn't really even need, that you were holding on to. Sometimes these things come to like turbulence to like bring things up, and then you realize like, why was I holding on to that? So you can travel more lightly now. And also it's really helping you set a new course. Now the thing is, as you're setting a new course, you're headed toward uncharted waters. Most likely, you're in a place where things feel like a little uncertain about your life, where you're like, well, I know I need to head in a new direction or a different direction or tweak this direction somehow, but it's really scary in some ways, and you're headed into the unknown. There's some things that are happening that your little security blanket isn't with you anymore, right? So you're going to be feeling a bit vulnerable perhaps this month, and maybe even like a little bit confused or scared or uncertain because you're headed in a new direction. That is exactly where you are meant to be. And to add to this sense of maybe vulnerability, for the first 22 days of the month, the sun is traveling through the sign of Cancer, and Cancer is a very sensitive sign. It's a sentimental sign, and it is a bit vulnerable. This is why the symbol for Cancer is the crab, and the crab has that hard shell that is protecting a very soft, squishy, vulnerable inside, right? So Cancer is associated with your sense of home, with your sense of security, your roots, your emotional roots, your childhood. So all the things, right? So you might be feeling uncertain about your roots, whether that's how you connect to your family or your home, the emotional aspect of your home, your environment. Maybe you're feeling a little bit uprooted because you're meant to redefine your security, and you're meant to redefine how you nurture yourself and how you need to mother yourself, which is what Cancer is about as well. And so, you know, the crab really carries its home on its back, right? So that's what you're learning. You're learning how to feel secure within yourself. You're learning how to nurture yourself, and you're learning where you want to put down new roots. So to help you with this, the universe has brought you some very joyful and exuberant energy. So Venus and Mars are both traveling together in the sign of Leo. And Leo is so exuberant. It's ruled by the sun. So whereas Cancer is ruled by the moon, Leo is ruled by the sun. So you have this like sun and moon polarity joining together. And also Venus and Mars, which are the feminine and masculine aspects of yourself. Venus is your heart, how you love, how you value yourself, what you attract into your life. It's very yin. And Mars is very yang, it's very aggressive, it's very assertive, it's very courageous and dynamic. So these two are joined together this month in this creative, joyful, expressive, really confident sign of Leo. So this will bring you a boost of enthusiasm and passion and confidence and creativity and expression. So doesn't this sound like fun? And fun, because really Leo loves fun. And you know what else loves fun? The number 3. Now, July 2021 in numerology, is a 3 universal month, which is also about expression and joy and creativity and socializing. So the world is opening up after like so much constriction and contraction and isolation. There's a sense of expansion and creativity and socializing and passion and romance, because when Mars and Venus are traveling together, especially in such a loving, passionate sign as Leo. So all these things now you can romance your life. Like really, that's what this month is about. It's about learning how to bring some joy back into your life, learning how to stretch yourself in new creative ways, learning how to speak and express what is in your heart in very direct ways and with some confidence. So if you have a passion project or something that you want to speak or share or create, now is the time. This is your month to get your groove back. So I have 3 steps to help you do that. So first of all, your first action step for this month is to take some calculated risks. Yeah, things are scary, right? Like, and you want to figure everything out in your head before you do something, like plan it all in your head, right? But that's not the way things work all the time. So it's important for you to test the waters and try new things and stretch yourself. And sometimes you have to learn as you go, or like take a risk and see what happens, and then you can always recalculate again. So if you're holding back because your rational mind says, I don't know, just don't let that happen. Just do it. And again, like, don't go crazy, but don't not go crazy, if you know what I mean. Like, just really try things that you haven't tried before. And really, we're in a 5 universal year, and 5 is about trying new things and stretching yourself. And this 3 and 5 together is really creative and really fun. So take some calculated risks and see what happens. Which brings me to step number 2, which is to have fun. 3 is a fun energy, and Leo is a fun energy, and Cancer can be fun too. So we have this very just fun, creative, joyful vibe going on here. So as you're taking these calculated risks, of course it's scary, right? So if you're headed toward your future with this sense of like, you know, gripping on the wheel and like being scared and like tensing up, you're going to bring that energy with you. And since this is 3 is about co-creation, you really want to co-create with a sense of joy, with a sense of fun. So as you're headed into these new frontiers, look at it as a joyful adventure. Have a sense of youth and joyfulness about it as you're moving into it, because that's going to help bring that energy into your future. And wouldn't you rather co-create from a sense of joy and fun than from a sense of fear? Yeah. So really, like, lighten up and enjoy the journey. Have fun on your adventures. Now, your 3rd action step is to receive support. You are not meant to go on this journey alone. And again, things are really opening up right now. And this is a very much about people energy. This is social and playful and not alone energy. So meet new people and be with the people that you love, and really take time for that, and make sure you're asking for help. If you are on a journey, get a Sherpa, find some support in some way. And also that opens up your receiving channels to receive more blessings and abundance from the universe. So as you learn to receive, you can receive all kinds of goodness. So ask for support and you will receive support. So I actually have something that can really help you with this. Before you actually learn to receive from real humans, which can be challenging, you can actually call upon the angels to help you. That is their divine assignment, to lift your spirit and to protect you and really help you feel good and loving and joyful and buoyant on your journey. So I have a Meet Your Guardian Angels guided meditation that is absolutely free, and they're going to help you lift your spirits and learn to receive support so that you practice the energy of receiving, so that it's natural for you to receive in all areas of your life. So go ahead and download that free meditation using the link below, and it is going to help you feel heavenly. And if you have enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. I know they will appreciate you for it, and I want to hear from you. This is a time of expressing, and if you actually say what you intend to do, it gives it more power, right? In the beginning was the word, and that is what creates. So share in the comments below what is maybe scaring you a little bit and how you're going to approach it with a sense of fun and adventure. Now, I have so much more to share with you in the months ahead. So if you want to know more, subscribe to this channel. And if you're on YouTube, hit that bell to be notified so when I come out with a new video, you will be the first to know. I am so excited about what's in store for you this month. So many joyful adventures await you. I love you so much. You are so beautiful. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Lots of love. Bye for now.